Hey, this is Miss Fox. This is in the stone for Clarinet 2. Okay, so for Clarinet 2, we're going to take a look at the beginning. We're going to go to measure 9. Nothing too weird, like measure 5 area. We have an A flat, okay, which is thumb, 1, 2, 3, and then this guy right here. Okay, basically like a low C sharp, but with the register key. Something you need to keep in mind, measure 7 to measure 8, we have a C to a C sharp. Okay, so make sure we're doing the C with the right hand and the C sharp with this key over here in the left hand. And measure 8 into measure 9, we have that run, the arpeggio where it goes C, E, G to B, and then the high C. Just make sure that you tongue that high C so that you have a checkpoint right on beat 1. You're probably going to have to slow that down and practice it a little bit, which is, fine. We got time, so that's something to work on, okay? I'm going to start from the beginning. We're going to go to measure 9. I do have the video slowed down because, like, in the measure 25 area, it starts to get a little tricky with rhythm. So I have it slowed down to 84% using that Chrome extension that Mr. Weber made a video of how to use. So if you want to do what I'm doing, it's 84%. Okay? Here we go. From the beginning. Okay, here's measure 9 to 17. In measure 10, you have a C with a squiggly line to G. That just means that you kind of run it, you let go of fingers. Like that, okay? Everything else is pretty much straightforward. So here we go, measure 9 to measure 17. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to take a look at measure 17 to measure 33, okay? Before we do that, though, I want to look at 25. I want to single out that rhythm a little bit. So we have, in measure 25, beat 1, we have a 16th note rest. So we have E and, okay? Beat 2, 2 eighth notes, 2 and. Beat 3, 3 and a, an eighth and 2 16th, 3 and a. Beat 4, we rest on beat 4, and then we come in on the E, and then the So E, 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 okay, so that whole rhythm together, remember we're alternating between E and D here because we're looking at that bottom part. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, here we go. We are going to take a look. One more thing, measure 32, 31, 30, 29. The beginning of that fourth line, you have an E flat, and it needs to stay E flat for that whole measure. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, so watch out for that. Here we go, starting in measure 17. Here we go, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. One, two. Ooh, that's a doozy. I got a squeak in there, but... All right, so now we're going to take a look at measure 33 to 41. The only thing you need to kind of know is in measure 34, we have an E flat, and it needs to stay like that for the whole measure, so make sure you're doing that. In measure 39, 38 area, you're reading the bottom part. Make sure measure 40, okay, the last beat of measure 39, you have an A there at the end, make sure it's A flat, okay? Because it doesn't have a flat next to it, but it happened in the first part earlier. So just so you know, that A is going to be flat there in measure 39, the very, very last note. Okay, here we go. Here's 33 to 41. Here we go. Now we're going to take a look at measure 41 to 45. Nothing out of the ordinary as far as notes go. Just in measure 44, we have a D sharp, which is the same as that E flat, register key, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this pinky. So just something to look at there. Okay, here we go. Here's 41 to 45. Here we go. Now we're going to take a look at 45 to the end, okay? Because it's repetitive, like once you get to 53, it's just the same thing again. So things to keep in mind, we're way up in that upper register. If you don't know notes, make sure to take a look at a fingering chart so that you can figure those out. Things to go over real quick, in measure 45, the articulation, da, 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 okay? In the following measure, measure 46, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay? The following measure, measure 47. Da, 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 da. Okay? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, so keep an eye on that. And then it's pretty much the same thing from there to the end of the song. So let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, here we go from top to bottom. Sometimes my Wi-Fi acts weird and it makes the pitch change, so sorry about that if that happens, but just stay with me, okay? Alright, top to bottom, let's do it. Here we go. Think ahead of that 16th note rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. give out there. Nice work. We did it. We survived. Great job. Have fun with that.